we're going to save this mushroom house because we're not going to work with that right now. But basically what we're going to do is, excuse me, create a new empty space, reload the startup file. Going to get rid of the box, the camera, and the light. Hit A twice to select all, X, delete, and then we got a clean space to work on. So what I just did there was I pressed 1 to set it in front mode, and then 5 to switch from I think orthographic to perspective. I think that's what that is. But anyway, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to drop a cylinder here. Drop it. And then hit front key again. Lift that up a little bit. And I'm going to make this my first layer of this cake that somebody wants me to do. And I'm going to basically go over here, hit smooth to make it look smooth. And what I'm doing right now is it's pretty handy. If you got a mouse wheel, you can hold shift, you can hold control and move your mouse wheel, and it will move it left and right. If you do shift and your mouse wheel, it'll go up and down. So it kind of makes working with stuff on the fly a little easier. So you just basically will go ahead and push this down a little bit, and then I'm going to go into edit mode here in a second. Go to edit mode, and this cake kind of looks like a top hat a little bit. Kind of reminds me, I think this is the Mad Hatter. Looks like a Mad Hatter cake or something. I'm going to just select this edge right here, and I'm going to hit S and scale. We're going to scale that out a bit. And then I'm going to select all and move this down a little bit more. Alright, and then select this edge again. And it's tilted, so we're going to hit R and Y. And we're going to tilt that a little bit. I'm going to have to make these edges rounded, but that's not going to be an issue. And we'll do that here in a minute. I think we'll do that now. Let's go ahead and do that now. So, I want this line up here a little bit. Then we're going to do Control R, get our rings, do 3 of them. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to scale these out a little bit. Actually, let me try this. Oops. Control Z. And I'm going to select this one. Oops. This one, this one, this one, and this one. Scale those out. And we're going to get rid of these two. Scale these out a little bit. Yeah. I think that's where I'm trying to go. Yeah, I think that's where I'm trying to go with this. So they look a little rounded. I might need to work on that, but whatever. I think that's alright. Actually, let's scale this one in a bit. I need some more rings. Put some more rings here. Some more edges. And just like these two. Probably. Let's don't know. Maybe this one. Scale that out a little bit. I think that's kind of what I'm going for. Okay, inset the face a little bit. Inset a little more. All right. So that's kind of okay. Let me, should we do the bottom too? I don't know. Should we make the, now that's going to have something around it. So let's go ahead and put that something that's around it. I'll back out of here, go to object mode. Alright, what I'm going to do is add, I'm going to go back here, I'm going to add a torus. We're probably going to shrink this torus a little bit. I'm going to get rid of some of these segments. Bring this down to 10. Smooth that. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Dang it. Alright, go back up here, select the torus. That's fine. So let's see how this looks. Oh, we want that radius out. There we go. And then this one in probably. And then this one in. And then smooth that out. So that kind of yeah. I think maybe Crazy Art Lady's in the house. Welcome to the show. Alright, so I'm basically going to take, I'm probably going to shrink that ring a little bit more, I think. I don't know if I can now, though. I might just have to redo it, but oh well. It's not a thing. I just like it a little bit more skinny. I think I want to do that. So, delete that. Add mesh, torus, and I'm going to make that a little bit. Oops. Oops. Shrink that. Bring that in. That'll work. I think that'll work. Yeah, that'll work. Alright, so now we got that. There's a couple different other layers to this cake. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this one, move it up on top of this one. I'm cheating. So I'm going to take this, shrink it down a little bit, and we're going to rotate it on the z-axis 180 degrees. And so it's still in that center. Let me see. Is that still centered? We need to bring it up. We also need to elongate it a little bit. So scale on the Z. Okay. I like that. And then we'll do another one. Can Shift D, enter, move that up. Rotate on the Z axis 180 degrees. So just to do that, you hit R, then I hit Z to only focus on the Z axis, and then I type 180. And now we're going to shrink this down. I don't know. What do you think, Crazy Art Lady? Am I onto something? Okay, middle layer needs to be a little shorter. So let's do that. Alright, so back to the middle layer. We'll go ahead and scale, Z-axis, scale it down. Take this, bring that down. We probably need to scale the Z on this one too, a little bit. And then let's see here. Need to make a base for it. I want to shrink this one just a little more. Select these two, bring them down. So looking good so far. Alright, so now I'm going to make the platter for this. Select another mesh, do cylinder again. And we're going to scale this outwards. Ooh. Ooh. Alright, scale it outward, scale it on the Z-axis. So we flatten it, bring it down a little bit, hit smooth so it'll look better. Resize the top two slightly larger. So go ahead and scale these up a little, scale them up a little bit, or okay, yeah, I can do that. And then I keep going back to our Discord channel in the staff room. She's got a picture of it here. I just need the little balls. I don't know about the flowers though, man. That's gonna take a little bit. But yeah, I mean, off to the races. Oh, you don't need the flowers. Okay, cool. What about the little balls? Okay, words. Words. Alright. So, what words do you want? I got her here in chat. You should see her chat's coming up. So what words do you want on here, Miss Crazy Art Lady? You know what? While she's thinking, while she's saying, okay. We are all mad here. So I'm going to save this because it's always a good idea to save your work intermittent and, you know, different times just so you don't lose stuff. I'm going to make a new folder. Mad Hatter Cake. Alright. Mad Hatter Cake. Alright. Yeah, if you want to, or why, do you have a special font you want to use? Sweet. Toxia. Alright. Let me put this in my fonts folder. It's pretty cool collaborating on live stream. Let me put this in here. Alright, so save it here. And then I'm going to have to restart Blender because every time well, maybe not. I might not need to do that. Let me try something. And text. I'll move the text out here. Go into edit mode and then I can choose the font from there. Alright. Font. Text. Where is the... okay, here we go. Documents, fonts, Toxia. Alright, so Toxia in the house. Back over here. We are all mad here. Alright, so I've got that. Back to object mode. I'm going to need to shrink that. Definitely going to need to shrink that. Scale on the X. Scale on the X some more, maybe. 2 lines probably. I'm going to write it with 2 lines instead of just 1 line. Alright, so yeah, I'm going to do it like that. I'll probably have to, let me center this. Center, center, center. Where do I do the centering? There we go. Center. There we go. Alright. Go here, go frontwards. I'm going to rotate this on the x-axis 90 degrees. Ooh, that looks sloppy. Z. I'm going to scale it on the Z. Put it here. Alright. And we're going to choose, well, choose this. Go to modify, go to curve. I'm going to wrap it around this, maybe. No, it's going to work. Oh, wait a minute. Oh my God, hold on a second. Jesus. I'm going to have to do solidify on this and turn it into a mesh. Alright, so thickness, adjust the thickness a little bit so it like looks like icing words. Alright, apply that. Maybe. What the? Oh, well, convert to mesh from curve. Alright, let's try this again. Alright, go to curve, go here, select this. Okay, maybe not. What the hell is going on? It's going to make a lot of triangles. I don't know about this crazy art lady. We've got 63,000 triangles here. That's going to severely bump up the mesh count. Yeah, it's not doing it. I don't know. And this is going to be problematic with this text. Because, I mean, if it's, look at this count up here. It's like 63,000. No, I'm just talking, I know I could do it on a bezel curve, but I was trying to maybe wrap it around the hat portion if I could. Apparently I can't. But anyway, I've got 63,000 triangles, and this text, like I said, let me go ahead and try something real quick. I think we just need to delete this one. Type the words out again. Back to the text tab. Go in here, grab the toxic one again. Go in, edit. Erase that. We are all mad here. Select it all. Center. Back to object again. What are we looking like here? Edit mode. Object mode. And I'm going to make this mesh from curve. We're going to go and edit that. Man, dude. I don't know if this is going to work. Dissolve edges. Ew. Ew. Like, I don't know. Let me erase this. Oh no. Select inverse. Holy cow. Nope. Alright, so object mode, delete. Try it again. Try something different. Let's try a different font. These fonts are like, I don't know if you saw, but here. Select home, center. Alright. But when you do this lettering, oops. Alright. Cursor to the center. Edit. Thanks for the correction. Alright, so cursor to center. Alright, now if we try to turn these words into mesh, which we'll have to do, convert mesh from curve, do that. Edit mode. See, all these little lines are what take to make up this letter. So it's going to be heavy on triangles. We're not doing too bad with this font here as far as triangles. So we'll work with this one for the time being, just so I can play around with it. I'm going to extrude on the Y, make, oh, maybe not, go into edit mode, extrude, Y, bring that out a little bit. Alright, so go back to object mode. Probably going to have to shrink that a little bit. Shrink it, move it in. I really wish that I could use this, like the hat, for the bend point. But I could use just a ring. Let's try a ring. Alright, so we're going to add a curve, circle, and we're going to make it a little big. So we're going to select these, and go with the Bezier circle. Where'd my text go? Where did my text go, by God? Let's see here. Not working out quite like I expected it, but no. Oops. That ain't working. All right. This is getting crazy. All right, let's take this over here. Expand that out. Not quite working the way I wanted it to work. Oh, hey. But it's backwards. I'm going to rotate it on the Z, 180. And is it working? Is it working for you? Pretty much, yeah. The base torus is not a curve. I just made a torus. But, let's see how it looks. Okay. So, I'm going to have to get it to where I like it. I'm going to rotate it on the X a little bit. Oh, come on, man. Come on, man. That, how's that look? I think we have a winner. I'm going to apply this, and then I'm going to move this a little bit. Probably going to have to rotate this a little bit. Rotate on X. What do you think? Shrink. Ah, come on, booger. Bada bing. Alright, I'm taking a break. I'm going to get some water and have a smoke. There is a little gapping, but I'll fix it. I'll just have to rotate it a little bit, move it around, play with it. But that's pretty much it. I mean, it's pretty much up solid against the face of that. Let's take a look at the other side. Little bit, but it'll fix. Anyway, let's smooth that out. I might have to fix the UVs on that. It looks funky. Anyway, yeah, like I said, gonna go smoke and get a drink of water and whatnot. Thanks for watching, folks. Come back again.